Hey everyone, welcome to the video. So, as you know, I'm a Saints Row YouTube channel. My entire content is based around Saints Row. And I always get the question of, why didn't I start a GTA channel? It's a bit bigger of a game. It's like more popular, more people would be interested. But today, I'm just going to discuss 5 reasons why I choose Saints Row over GTA as a game, and why I make content on that instead of GTA. My first point might be a little controversial because I know people might disagree with me, but I think Saints Row is just more fun and more funny. Now, what I mean by this is GTA takes itself so seriously to the point it can't have fun things in the game. Now, Saints Row 2 is also a serious tone, but it's not so serious that you can't have Septic Avenger and shit in the game. It's a lot of fun going around doing all these weird activities and then having a grounded, serious story, which is why I prefer Saints Row's story and fun aspect. Purely because I can have fun and then have an in-depth story at the same time, and GTA just can't match that balance in my opinion, and that's the reason I prefer Saints Row. Speaking of the story though, characters are a huge part, and honestly, I don't know anything about half the characters in GTA. They're very forgettable, I feel, and I know that's kind of annoying to a GTA fan, but with them having different characters every game, it's hard to get attached to them because you know that in the next game, it won't matter. Like, in Saints Row 1, when you played Saints Row 2, you cared about the 3rd Street Saints and everything that happened to the boss because of the cliffhanger it left on. And in Saints Row 3, you live off how, like, rich and famous the Saints have become since Saints Row 2, and it all ties into each other. Whereas GTA, I don't know anything about Franklin, Trevor, or Michael, and now in the next game, I'll never hear about them again, you know what I mean? And while having temporary characters can be good for some games, say for example Call of Duty, I do just feel like when you have temporary characters, it's harder to get attached to them and remember them. And like once GTA 6 comes out, is anyone really going to remember GTA 5's characters more than just, oh, it was that game? I don't think so. Whereas if now that the Saints have been in Saints Row 1, 2, 3 and 4, we're going to remember those characters even when the newer games are out as like the Saints. And I think that's something to just like keep in mind when playing GTA instead of Saints Row. It's just that I personally can't get attached to their characters. Now, next we have the map, and I'm going to be honest, I prefer Saints Row's map every day to GTA's map. Now, I'm talking about Stillwater, not Steelport, obviously. Stillwater is an incredible map, and I think it's definitely the best map in like an open world game I've ever played. Obviously, with this setting, I'm not saying it's better than Skyrim, but that's a very different type of game. But when it comes to the GTA style type of game, we'll call it, Stillwater is definitely just the best map I've ever played. I think it's so much fun to just drive around and like explore. There's so many little secrets, and apparently this new map's going to be even better, so I'm looking forward to that. And yeah, I do think that GTA does have good maps, but I think that besides San Andreas, the maps have never been really that good. I mean, obviously GTA 5 is the same map, so that's okay as well. But I think it just gets boring in GTA 5. You could drive around and just nothing changes, whereas in Saints Row 2, there's like so much stuff happening. One thing I do want to mention is the community. The community behind Saints Row is so much nicer than GTA's. GTA's has, like, notoriously been known to be toxic, whereas Saints Row's community, from what I've seen, it can be really nice. Now, at the moment, it's a bit fragile, so understand that, like, what's going on right now doesn't fully reflect how Saints Row's community is. It's just with the reboot, people are coming out in, like, all their bigotry forms. So, obviously, they're not exactly showing themselves to be the nicest people at the moment, but honestly, it's full of some of the nicest people I've ever met. Everyone seems to be super nice and cool, and they're genuinely supportive in this community, so it's one of the best communities to get into, in my opinion. This next one might be weird for some people, and I understand it, but it's the developers. Now, Volition has to be one of the best gaming companies out there. I mean, I never thought that a company would go around showing off games that are undeveloped and give them out for free, you know what I mean? That's something you just wouldn't expect a company to do, but Volition does that. As well as that, they keep you up to date on their games as much as they can. I mean, we knew a new Saints Row was in the works, like 3 years before it was announced, you know what I mean? And that's important to me, because I like to know where my game franchises are going and if they're going to shit or not. And honestly, the way Volition's handled everything has been really good to me. So I like how open they are as a company, and Rockstar just tells them nothing about their game. Like, no one knows whether this trilogy is coming next or GTA 6 is coming next. No one knows. And honestly, I think it's kind of just sad that Rockstar's so closed to their community, whereas Saints Row's so open. But yeah, that's my top 5 points for GTA versus Saints Row and why I prefer Saints Row. I hope you enjoyed this video. The support I've been getting lately is incredible. I mean, we're just going up in subs and views and likes every single day. And to me, that actually means quite a lot. Not to sound all cringy and soft on you. But, you know, it does. And I appreciate you all. Thank you for stopping by for my channel. I'm going to leave a little funny clip for you at the end because I feel like you'll laugh at it. But it's completely unrelated to Saints Row, so you might not even understand it. So, sorry. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. Love you. Goodbye.